Hi, my name is Michael Gilmour. I'm the author of the Whizzbang Chronicles, a FireFall Novel, and also FireFall Tribes, or fftribes.com. And I thought I'd just give a very short video, once again, of what's going on with the Whizzbang Chronicles. And we're up to episode 24 right now. My gosh, I can't believe it. 24 is quite a ways along the track. But anyway, so what's happened today? To give you a snapshot, a few things. Number one, Whizzbang's come into New Eden and he's discovered there's a massive invasion of Chosen. He's really concerned about his friend Bosk being out there. So he's gone along and he's gone down the south to Broken Shores and then onto the Biosphere, and he's met up with two characters called Acheron and Selphia, and they've helped him find his friend. They finally rescued his friend who was pinned down by some Chosen Bosk. And at this stage, in episode 24, they've just been relieved by Cord Central Command with a new lot of battle frames that come in to relieve them from guarding the Biosphere, and they're about to head back to Copacabana. So that's where it's at. There's lots of action, lots of excitement, that sort of stuff, which is going on in the story. But what's going to happen coming up? There's a lot of really interesting things about to occur when they get back to Copacabana. They'll discover stuff, and I don't want to give too much away, that Copa has been under siege, and it's finally broke free of that. And one of the reasons why they're wanting to go back to Copa is that both Bosk and Whizzbang are wanting to catch up with their sons, Pyro and El Zetro. Yeah, so, and also their friends Keldar and DG, or Digital Gangster as he's called in game. Anyway, so they're planning on going back, and a whole stack of things which becomes really important to their characters occur to them back in Copacabana. And from there, there's some really interesting things which really is the first act of the book finishes up, and then the second act is called Revelations. And there's a whole lot of stuff in Revelations which I think is going to blow your mind. And you'll probably see me in the forums and even FireFall Tribes and that sort of stuff, and you'll discover that some of what I'm writing in the forums will begin to appear in the book. And some really strange things I may be writing. You think, what's going on there? And if you're reading the story along at FireFall Tribes, you'll discover that it really relates. You'll think, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And our friends at Red 5 will end up getting involved as well. You'll say, well, hang on, isn't there Whizzbang inside New Eden? Yes, it is, but there's a lot more to it than that. Anyway, I may be fun writing the story. I remember the other night I was sitting down and I was writing the next sequence with happened to be with Bosk, and something really important happened to Bosk. And so I wrote this sequence, and I must admit I got a bit emotional in writing the sequence, and my fingers I found were just flying across the keyboard and that sort of stuff. And I hope you really like it. It's part of a massive, huge battle scene, and Whizzbang comes in and realizes all sorts of time pressures and that sort of stuff on the battle scene. For them to win it, if they don't win it, then everything's lost. But anyway, so there's a great scene there, and I really enjoyed that. But I've also enjoyed some aspects of when they're at Copacabana of dealing with the aftermath of a battle. Like, what's it really like to be dealing with that aftermath? And it's quite touching in some ways. And trying to develop, once again, some of the more of the lore, some of the more of the mythology of FireFall, and flesh it out a little bit more. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you really have a great time reading them, and please give me feedback. I've set up an area on FireFall Tribes, which I'm launching things from. It's a social community for FireFall, and so I'd love to have you on there if you're a serious gamer. And we really would like to have serious gamers in FireFall Tribes, people who really want to play the game, enjoy the game, fun with the game. None of this is childish behavior I see sometimes. And it's really good to have you read my novel and look at this video. Anyway, thanks a lot for that, and have a great time in game. Please hit me up if you want, and look up Whizzbang, and I'll be there playing. Anyway, thanks a lot. See you later then. Bye.